So another work week begins, and it is the 6th of December, and let's see what we've got. We have 14 orders on BrickLink. That's 230 lots for 1,945 parts. Then on Brick Owl, we've got 6 orders for another 75 lots there. And then on eBay, we've got 11 orders, so I think I make that 31 orders to get done and out the door this morning. So there's not going to be an awful lot of videoing done this morning, I don't think, with the post office closing earlier today. I'm gonna have to get my skates on and get all this stuff picked and packed and off to all those lovely customers that have ordered, and then see what time we've got left for the rest of the day. I'm just in the middle of doing this morning's orders, and got a good way through them now, but just wanted to stop to give a shout out to someone who watches the channel, who says, I really enjoy watching your vlogs and to keep up the great work. And they've purchased some leg assemblies and heads and some wings and a few used torsos and things as well. So thanks for the order, and thanks for watching the channel, and hopefully see you again soon. So we're all done with orders for today. Finished a couple of hours ago actually, but I've had some errands to run, taking my wife out to the doctors and picking up my granddaughter and things like that. A couple more orders have come in, one on Brick Owl and one on BrickLink, but they won't go out today. So I'm just going to finish the day off by putting away 4 of these that my little helpers just parted out this afternoon while I've been out, and a nice little job to finish the day off with. And then we'll think about something new for tomorrow probably. I might do a bit of admin after this possibly, but we'll see how much time's left. So after yesterday's busy day, today is the complete opposite. We've got just 2 orders for very nominal value in BrickLink, and then on Brick Owl we've got another order, and then on eBay's doing the best today with 6 orders there to post. But in all honesty, the whole lot is going to take probably 20 minutes to pull and pack, and then I can get on with some of the things, and I'm not really sure what those things are just yet. I don't know whether to start tackling some of this bulk and sort this out. I've also got this Harry Potter set here that I keep meaning to do something with. It is complete, and I thought about selling it complete, but looking at the prices, I'm thinking I'm going to be better off parting it out, to be honest. I'll list the figures separately and probably part the rest out as used parts, I think. So I might give that a go. There's lots of tidying up to be done, to be honest. If you look at the state of this desk, I could do with a tidy up, but that doesn't make you any money, and you need to, you know, kind of focus on what's going to bring some money in. So there are some more things I can get listed onto eBay, and maybe that's where I'll focus, but I need to make a decision, and we'll see what we choose in a minute. So the first eBay order of the day is a polybag. It's this first order heavy assault walker 30497, and Can't recall what this sold for. I think it was about, yeah, $7.50. So that's not bad. Shipping's about 80 odd p of that, and obviously fees, but not too bad at all. So that's the first one. Got a couple more over here ready to go as well. We've got a Disco Unikitty, and we've got some Minecraft stuff here. And then the next item I just got to go and find is the Iron Man minifig. And that's the eBay orders for this morning, and then I'm going to get on with the BrickLink and PayPal orders. I'm doing another session of uploading some sets to eBay, so I've got a variety of sets here from the Lego movie, the Batman movie, got a few sets here of those, got some Avengers sets going up, and also got some of these to list. So only one of these are from my own collection, so just the Batman, one of the various minifigs, a City one, a Harry Potter one, and the one I've got the most hope for is this one, the Ninjago one, which is really quite collectible now, I think. So I'm going to be listing those and getting them up for sale, and hopefully we'll get a few bites. So I'm a little short on things in the backlog to part out at the moment, so we're parting out one of this set, 79104, and got all of the parts here all ready to go into the store. And this is going to add, although it's only one set, it's going to add some unique lots. I think there's certainly a lot here in the olive green that I don't have. There's some pink, dark pink plates and things like that there, and I've put the yellow parts away already, but there's a few yellow parts that we didn't have as well. So I'm going to be interested to see at the end of this how many lots we managed to add to the store as a result of this. Much better morning this morning on BrickLink. Still only 5 orders, but the order value is much better, and the lot count's not too high, 148 lots to pick there, so shouldn't take too long at all. On BrickOwl we've got 3 orders, nothing super significant there. And then on eBay we've just got the 3 as well. So probably take an hour or so, maybe 2, to pick these orders. Nothing too arduous, and then get these packed up and see what the rest of the day brings. I forgot to show you this set before I wrapped it in bubble wrap, but this is the Lone Ranger set, and it's the Comanche Camp. Listed it the other day. It's got a little bit of a battered box. The corner doesn't really show now, but one of the corners was pretty dented. Put it on eBay, and after a couple of days sold for about £35. So yeah, pretty happy with that. This is something that drives me absolutely crazy. So this is an order to go to France, and because of the customs changes, etc., you now need to include your invoice, or at least it's wise to include your invoice, in a document pouch on the outside of the parcel. Now, on top of that, you've also got to fit on CN22 form and the shipping label. So the only way you can do that is to put it in an envelope that size. Now, how crazy is that? It's just massively overkill. It's not even so much the cost. You know, these envelopes are a little more expensive than the smaller ones. So the smallest ones that I would have used would be that. And that would have been okay. In the past, I would have put the shipping label on the front, the CN22 on the back. Now it's just impossible, and that's absolutely crazy. Got a little order here from Shilton Bricks, who says they love the YouTube videos and have bought a few items off me now. Excellent seller. So thanks, Shilton Bricks, and good luck with your store. I do see you posting your orders out on Insta every day, and you seem like you're getting a few orders in and enjoying the journey. So good luck with all of that, and thanks for the order. Got a really good order here for Technic parts, almost exclusively Technic parts, which is great because it's not something I sell an enormous amount of, probably because I don't have the range. So this is quite a big order for Technic parts for me, close to 2,000 parts across 124 lots, and it's just really nice to see Technic stuff moving out of the store, so really pleased with this one. Got a nice little bulk order here, which is about 1,700 items in just 14 lots. Lots of white, blue, red in bulk, and then oddly we've got a few loose bits and bobs here to go with that, but really nice order going out today. So I've got a couple of sets here that I'm not quite sure what to do with. These are specialist sets created by a certified professional in America, I think. I believe these were picked up by an ex-colleague of mine in the US when he was visiting a company or sister company of ours. And these were Lego sets that were made specifically to represent the machines that were being made for this company. So this is the company being Cyex, and this is a 6500, and this is an X500. So obviously I don't think they have a lot of value as a Lego set. I can only imagine that they'd be most valuable to someone who's connected with Cyex and has a vague passing interest in these. Interestingly, the parts, or some of the parts, are printed, which is quite interesting. So I guess all I can do is throw them on eBay and see how they do, but I'm really not sure where to start the listing. I think if I do them as an auction, if they sell at all, they'll sell to whatever the starting bid is that I set, because I can't imagine there'll be much competition. So I'm guessing the best way to do this is going to be to use a buy it now, but I don't know where to price them at. I don't know if these certified professional sets are sought after in any way, because they've got some unique value as a Lego set. Really not sure at all. And I might hold on to these for a little while, so I'll be interested in your thoughts in the comments. So do leave a comment below, and I will read them, and be interested to know what you think is the best approach with these. In the past, I've not really focused too much on my own website, and that's largely because each of the platforms we operate in is effectively its own website, so you don't really need to direct anybody to your own unique website. But there are some advantages to that, and you know, people often ask for your contact details, things like that, or sometimes you're creating something for your business and you need to give them a business sort of website, and you know, I was always nervous to do that because my website was too embarrassing. So I've been working a little bit on that, and here's the result. Now it's not amazing, and you know, I didn't want to spend an awful lot of time on it, so it's not super, you know, super slick, but it's an improvement on what was there. And so this is it. When you type in Brick Arena, you're going to get this. You're going to get a link to each of our stores. So we've got BrickLink, BrickOwl, eBay. We've got the count of items, minifigures, and which is only really rough. And then we've got a little bit of customer feedback in there. And then we've just got the footer of the page, which has all of our social links in there, etc. Now it gets a little bit repetitive, a lot of this, because the main purpose here was to put, you know, as many links to the store as possible. So we've got a very basic about page, which, did I click that there? Yeah. I could do with speeding the site up, I must admit. It's not the fastest. So when you go to the about page, just a little bit about, you know, Brick Arena specializes in selling 100% genuine Lego products, etc. And again, you know, some subtle links to the store. There's a buy Lego page, which basically is a mirror of the front screen, and the reason for that is originally the home page was designed completely differently and didn't really have the links to the stores, and I was concerned that I was driving people to the front page and not really seeing any links to click on the stores, and then you had to go over to the buy Lego and all that, and so I decided to swap things around a bit, and there's a lot of duplication here, so, you know, not amazing. Now, under the news section, haven't done much here, but I had thought about posting each of the vlogs in here, and I may or may not do that. Not sure what the benefit is, if I'm honest, and there's an overhead in maintaining that. And then we just got a contact form, which is pretty basic as well. So there you go, just a little indication of what I've been doing with regards to a store over the last, I don't know, week or two. I started it a week or two ago, and never got around to finishing it. In fact, I had a load of stuff that was irrelevant that was still showing on the website, and even now there's a little bit of tidying up to do as well, but I think it's a decent start, and it's clean and fairly modern, which was what I was really going for. Here's a quick and easy order going out via eBay. It's for 5 of the 501st Clone Troopers. Picked a bunch more of these up for $16.50 from John Lewis. Always worth it, just to move the figures. You know, the way these keep going, may even go and pick some more up, I think. So we'll see. Yeah, nice easy order. Well, I'm done for the day now, and we ended up with 18 orders today across each of the platforms. 5 of those I think were Brick Owl, 3 or 4 eBay, and the rest BrickLink. Nothing super substantial or pretty standard orders, but not too bad a day. Just sold one of the less common collectible minifigures. At least I don't see this too often, and it seems to fetch a good price, and that is the Graduate, and this is complete with his certificate tile at the back there, and he's sold for $13.99, which is really good price. In fact, I just noticed that there's shipping on that as well, so that'll be interesting. I didn't think I had any shipping on this, so it might be that they've upgraded the shipping. I need to check that. So yeah, really nice to see this go and fetch a good price. Got a more unusual order here, and this is a bunch of advent calendar items from previous Star Wars advent calendars. So for instance, here we've got day 13 of 75184, and this person's bought about 20 different sets. None of the minifigures, interestingly, except for a droid that's in here. So I did have 1 or 2 minifigures left. There's a droid in there. So I just thought that was an interesting one. I only had I think 2 different calendars in the past that I parted out, so these are all from those. One of them was from 2016. I imagine the other one was 2017, but I'm not sure. But anyway, obviously I've had them for a while, been hanging on to them, listed them, Thought about parting them out, but it's a real chore really to part them out. Left them there and eventually they've sold. So nice one. I've been chatting with a few of the sellers over the last day or two about Royal Mail shipping, and as a result of that, I'm going to try something different to what I've been doing recently. Up till now, I've been using Royal Mail's first and second class options. And within the Royal Mail system, as a business account user, they have a code which is BPL. Now, that's a regular first and second class service, just like you'd get at the post office, except it's slightly discounted. Now, the reason I've been using that is that just like the post office service, it has some benefits to it in that it is not relevant for VAT. So you don't pay any VAT on top of the charge for the service. And you're covered for loss up to a certain value, depending on whether you get it signed for by standard, it's £20. And then if you go for signed for, that's typically a £50 coverage, etc. Now, what I'm thinking of moving to is the Royal Mail 24 option. This is not the tracked version. There's two versions of this. There's a tracked and an untracked, and what I'm talking about is the untracked version. And I've always been put off this because of two things. One is you get charged VAT, and the second is that you don't have any compensation with it. So if a parcel goes missing, you don't get reimbursed for the loss. So you're probably thinking, well, why on earth would you choose to go with Royal Mail 24? So here's my thinking on that. First of all, although there is VAT on top of the service charge is lower than the first class. So by the time you add on the VAT, the actual cost difference is negligible. It's a couple of pence at most. Now there is the disadvantage, as I've already said, about not having any compensation. But the plus side is you get a delivery confirmation with the service. So in theory, you get a tracking number with each item you post, and you'll be able to see when that's being delivered, which is something I can't do with the majority of my first class stuff that I send. So if it's not a parcel at the moment and I send first class, then I've no way of knowing whether it actually got to its destination. So that's a big plus. But the biggest plus is that when you use Royal Mail 24, the price is actually based on an average weight of the parcels you send out each day. Now, just think about that for a second. So, to try and highlight that, what could happen, for instance, is you could have, let's say, 10 orders for large letter items that are, let's say they are between 20 grams and 50 grams. And then you have another 2 or 3 large letters that are bigger parcels that are, let's say, 250 grams. Now, when you add them together, what happens is when they get averaged, it ends up meaning that the total average weight across those, let's say, 13 orders drops below the 100-gram weight, which is the lowest weight that you would get charged on. Now, what that means then is that you only get charged as if everything you're sending is 100 grams or less, which is a lower cost than sending some at 100 grams as you would in the first class service, and then some at 250 grams. So in theory, overall, it should be a cheaper service. Now,
I think it's something you have to be careful about because, as I said, it's going to be based on the average weight. So if you've got a day where you were sending more heavier items, there's the risk that the items that you're sending that are less than 100 grams might actually get dragged up into the next weight band and end up costing you more. So I do think it's something you probably need to monitor and calculate almost on a daily basis and decide, is that the right method to use today, and tomorrow you might use first class and fall back to that. Or maybe you don't even worry about what the cost is because you're looking at the benefit of the delivery confirmation, which can be a big plus, especially lately when a few parcels have gone missing. So I'm gonna try that. I've done it today. So all of my orders that I've sent today have gone Royal Mail 24, except for a couple of heavier, bigger parcels that were small parcels that I have still sent first class, just so they don't actually affect the average weight. So I'm going to try this for a little while, and I'll let you know how I get on. But if you're using something different, or you've got reasons why not to use the Royal Mail 24 service, drop me a message in the comments, and I'll be happy to discuss it.